up, Peanut Gang? Did you miss me? Charlie be back in the building. Welcome to Bizarre Film. Don't take that long, do it. Let's jump back. Proof in the pudding, baby. All right. Now, we did the comments and stuff. I just dropped another show. And I just thought, I'd do another. Charlie B, how you back so quick, bro? You said you had dropped your mom off. Okay. Well, this was the thing. I called my mama. She said, she call her little mama coming. You know what I'm saying? She calls her a little version of herself. She said, little mama coming to get me. I said, what's up? She said, you gotta prove this brother wrong. Let his wife know. My mama, she just as petty as me. She said, I'm gonna be there all day. And she said, she could drop me off and she could come back home, get her sleep. You do your thing. Cause Miss B was going anyway with my mom. But like they said, after I talked to my mom, I called up here and I said, what will happen when we come up here? They basically said, she'll walk in, we'll walk her to the back, and you'll be out front for about 5 hours. I said, nope. Okay, and she done already told me, go break this brother down. My mama loves my shows. She told me, I want to see it when I get out of here, right? So let's go. I got something that I've been sitting on, but after I did, me and Miss B did our thing this morning, and then I jumped back to let y'all and make it know this man lying to everybody. Don't take that long to edit, right? So, I'm going to jump in and out of this. But this man, because I'm going to jump in and out of this because I don't want nobody. I know Peanut Gang. Y'all don't miss nothing. Y'all be coming in telling me, Charlie B, you ain't catch me saying so-and-so, did you? Now, this is for y'all BTM members, but the Peanut Gang going to be sitting here like, y'all stupid. Y'all ready to get it? Let's go. Now, like I said before, this is good content for y'all. And it ain't where it's like, oh, Charlie B just putting out anything. So where he could say he did it. This is good content. And y'all gonna be messed up by the end of this day because I don't know how many videos I'm gonna drop. It depends. I just want Megan to know. So you really been lying to me? Girl, calm down. See, what happens is I film for 15 minutes. I sleep allegedly for 15 minutes. Then it's lunchtime, part 2. So what you want me to do? Not edit or not eat? I want you to get out my house. That's what I want you to do, Tam. Allegedly. This is all alleged whole show. Let's go, man. Now, this is going to break down why Grandma didn't get her 0 turn and she got putt-putt. This is going to break down pretty much, how can I say this? A whole lot. And this brother, he's a professional. He writes books and everything like that. He'll tell you. So let's get into it. And I don't want, please, because you know me over here. Everybody welcome. So please, because I had somebody I say I don't delete and kick out nobody, but there's a lady on here that knows her stuff, and she talks about narcissism, and she's white, right? They came in here and had a nerve to tell me something about why you rocking with, you can't find no black people to do this, right? Shit. We all brothers and sisters, y'all. So you know what happened to that person? Never see him again in my comments. Who about we gone? Because I don't. I respect this. If I respect you, and then somebody comes in my comments disrespecting this person, you're gone. You're gone. I'm sorry. And that's not really me, because I said always, I wouldn't kick nobody off. Miss B, my moderator. She seen that it was over. It was over. So let's get into this while I break in every now and then and edit and do my thing and chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day when they chopped and screw things. Back when they didn't want me, now I'm hot, they all on me. Remember them days? Yeah, when they chopped and screwed music. I'm gonna show you how easy it is for me and Tim to cut these videos up and edit them and get them all out to you. So, Megan, when he tells you, this video got me, I don't know what I'm gonna do, he's lying. Because Jump Back, I already told y'all, he only cuts once or twice or 3 times in his videos. And that's when the Megan and the boys is out there. Do you notice he don't cut but like maybe once? If he's just walking up and down the thing talking. But what are you cutting out? We don't do that over here. I keep it real. If I can't keep it out, what? I don't have time to be cutting it, going back and going back and going back. Charlie B got a job, brother.
I'm Sam Batnin, and I'm the author of Malignant Self-Love, Narcissism Revisited. Narcissists have a complex relationship with objects in general and with their possessions in particular. First, there is the accumulator. This kind of narcissist jealously guards his possessions, his collections, his furniture, his cars, his children, his women, his money, his credit cards.
Or his bad boy zero turn and his tractor. See where I'm going?
Objects comfort the accumulating narcissist. They remind him of his status. They are linked to gratifying events and thus constitute in themselves secondary sources of narcissistic supply. These objects attest to the narcissist's wealth, his connections, his achievements, his friendships, his conquests, and his glorious past. They are kind of trophies. No wonder the accumulator narcissist is so attached to his objects. Objects connected with failures or embarrassments have no place in his abode.
That's my opinion. Megan's one of the things that embarrasses him. That's why he can easily call her allegedly crazy, stupid, or whatever he wants to on camera. And she just
cast out. Moreover, owning the right objects often guarantees the uninterrupted flow of narcissistic supply. A flashy car or an ostentatious house help the somatic narcissist attract sexual partners. Owning a high-powered computer and a broadband connection, or a sizable and expensive library, facilitate the intellectual pursuits of the cerebral narcissist. Sporting a glamorous wife and politically correct kids is indispensable in the careers of the narcissistic politician or show business or diplomat. The narcissist parades his objects, flaunts them, consumes them conspicuously, praises them vocally, draws attention to them compulsively, brags about them incessantly. When they fail to elicit narcissistic supply, when they fail to provoke admiration, adulation, marvel, awe, the narcissist feels wounded, humiliated, deprived, discriminated against, the victim of a conspiracy, in general, unloved. Objects often make the accumulated narcissist what he is. They are an inseparable part of his pathology. This type of narcissist is possessive. He obsesses about his belongings and collects them compulsively. He counts his money incessantly. He brands his objects as his own. He infuses them with his spirit and with his personality. He attributes to his objects his own traits. Did
y'all catch it? Did y'all catch everything he just said? But what? If y'all didn't go back. But this is where I'm at. Did he do exactly what this man just said with that zero turn? His name is Outlaw. And y'all came here like, why would you name that Outlaw? Like, Tim, are you still reflecting back on your past days when you was stealing stuff allegedly? Why would you name it Outlaw? There you go. Charlie B, your mans. Do I do my thing for you? I know when I said, I'm gonna bust him down and prove all this. Y'all was like, Charlie B, man, don't just be coming here with some bull, man, all day just so you can prove you could film 5 times. Is this something y'all really needed to hear? Yes or no? Thank you.
Projects onto them his thwarted emotions, his fears, his hopes. Objects and possessions are an integral part of the accumulated narcissist, inseparable. They provide him with emotional support. Such a narcissist, an accumulator, is likely to say, "My car is daring and unstoppable," or "How clever is my computer," or "My dog is cunning," or "My wife craves attention." All these are, of course, his own properties, qualities, and traits. The narcissist often compares.
Now, let me tell you what I just heard. Now, you heard what he just said, right? Let me tell you what I just heard from that. Yeah, I bought one piece of that, but then I bought two pieces of that. Yeah, and then guess what, y'all? I bought 3 pieces of that. All debt free. I lied to y'all because we still got notes on stuff, but hey, I'm a narcissist, allegedly. What you want from me?
People to the inanimate. Himself he sees as a computer or a sex machine. His wife he regards as some kind of luxury good. The narcissist loves objects. He relates to them. Think.
Y'all catch that one? Will we all, Peanut Game and Charlie B, say that he looks at Megan like she's a luxury good? Okay? For y'all that aren't really Peanut Game and y'all just stopping by, Charlie B, what you mean by that? Is Megan a luxury good to Tim or no? Okay. We all know allegedly Tim is lazy, right? Okay. So with us knowing that, Megan does homeschool, Tim doesn't have to drive them, 20 miles to school every day? Okay. That's number one. Number two, is she a luxury good because he don't even have to make his own coffee and she cooks all his meals? Right? Okay. Whole show alleged. Number three, is she a luxury good because she's doing man work as a real farmer, not a farmhand? She's the farmer and you're the editor and laying across the bed, filming all this, and you put all the money in your pocket allegedly. Because like anytime you talk about paying, you have to say, even if Megan has you do something, jump back. You told her. You didn't tell Megan, send me a check in the mail. Megan asked you to do some stuff, you did it, and you said, I'm going to have to send the check to myself. Where's your wife's money? Where's your wife's money? Let's go, man.
He fails to do with humans, he does with objects. This is why he objectifies people. It makes it easier for him to interact with them. Objects are predictable, they are reliable, always there, they're obedient, easy to control and manipulate, universally desired, and they never talk back.
Hey, you ready for another boom? Charlie B blew it again. Charlie B blew the minds again. You remember as soon as he first got that zero turn? Have you ever seen Tim so happy? Have you ever seen him rant and rave about his children? Like he rant and raved about that zero turn? Have you ever seen him rant and rave about Megan? Like he rant and raved and just the zero turn, I cut this in 5 minutes. It would have took me about 2 hours. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. No. Your family's amazing. Number one, for supporting you. Number two, for putting up with you. Number three, for letting you talk them into doing all this. And they receive nothing. Nothing. But to have a husband and a father who has everything. Is that what you want your family to talk about? How you doing, Megan? I'm doing real good. Tim just got a zero turn. Yeah. Hey, boys, how you doing? I'm fine. Y'all ain't bring no toys with you? Oh, we don't need no toys. Daddy got a zero turn, and we just love watching him ride it. And he said one day we're going to be able to ride it. That makes you happy? Yeah, work makes us real happy because you only know what you've been taught. Right? So let me just say this too. Allegedly, as a man, I wouldn't want to treat my boys like that to try to get them to listen to me, to whatever I say, to make them think work is fun for this reason right here. if they do decide to leave you with all their knowledge and everything, they're still going to be messed up and screwed over, allegedly. You know why? Because they're not going to know what to charge anybody for the work they're asking them to do. Dad only paid us $21. He said he'd give us, I said it before, $500 to do this whole roof. Allegedly, Noah Tyson's going to be like, let's get it, let's go. No, y'all. No. Please don't let your daddy keeping your money when you can't add it up because your mama won't teach you. And please don't let this $21 let you think that's big money. Because you want to know something funny? You're making like negative 1% of what your daddy gets. Think about that one. Might take y'all a little bit when y'all get a little older. Or if y'all happen to see this show, just start asking mama, what's negative of 1%? And when y'all see that she ain't willing to tell you that, allegedly, y'all gonna put her in the same boat. Let's go.
A long time ago, I was asked if objects or pets could serve as sources of narcissistic supply. Well, the answer is, of course, yes. And especially so with the second type of narcissist, the discarder. Anything can serve as a source of narcissistic supply, providing that it has the potential to attract people's attention and be the subject of their admiration. This is why narcissists are enamored of status symbols. In other words, objects which comprehensively encapsulate, concisely convey a host of data regarding their owners. These data generate a reaction in people. They make them look at a narcissist, admire him, envy him, dream about his possession, compare him to others, or aspire to be him. In short,
see, Peanut Game, we're not that dumb. We don't care what Tim has. Because we know the rest of his family don't have nothing. Nothing! Let's go, man. Let's proceed. All this alleged whole show.
These objects elicit narcissistic supply. But generally, discarder narcissists do not like souvenirs and the memories they bring. They are afraid to get emotionally attached to these objects and then get hurt if the objects are lost or stolen or expropriated or taken by creditors. Narcissists are sad people. Almost anything can depress them. A tune, photograph, a work of art, a book, a mental image, or a voice. Narcissists are people who divorced their emotions because their emotions are mostly negative and painful, colored by their basic trauma, by the early abuses that they have suffered.
What you talking about, bruh? Like prison? Let's proceed.
So objects, situations, voices, sights, colors, they all can and do provoke and evoke unwanted memories in the narcissist. The narcissist tries to avoid these pains and hurts and memories. The discarder narcissist carelessly discards or gives away hard-won objects, memorabilia, gifts, and property.
Allegedly, from what this brother is saying, that's why Grandma ended up with putt-putt. I can't have this cheap thing on my land no more. Can't have it out here. It reminds me of when I ain't have all this money I got now. I'm looking broke. Grandma, you come and get this. What about my zero turn, Tim? You zero turn yourself around and take yourself back up to my land and you cut it with this, allegedly. Or you don't cut it at all and I give it to somebody else. What you want to do? Well, I already got the craftsman. I guess this'll work. How long it take you to cut with this, Tim? As long as it take you. You won't be done all week. If I said it take me this long to cut with putt-putt, how long you think you gonna be cutting? You gonna be cutting for 3 days, and then the grass gonna start growing back, and then you gonna be cutting for another 3 days, and you got a day off. Stew it. This the man y'all respect, allegedly. I mean, I'm not saying that's exactly how you talk to mama. That's just me with a little jokey joke. But y'all come and tell me what's going on. Right? Let's go, man.
Behavior sustains his sense of control and lack of vulnerability. He says, I'm not attached to anything. I'm in control. I can always give up. It also proves to him that he is unique, not like other people who are attached to their material belongings. He is above all this. He is not as base and primitive as others. Still, not all narcissists are accumulators or discarders. Accumulator narcissists take to objects and memorabilia, to voices and tunes, to sites and works of art as reminders of their past glory and of their potential future grandeur.
To their potential, right? Wasn't he just talking about being a tycoon out there? How? Because nobody wants to come out there and live by you, and you talking about, yeah, I'll be over their house once a month, spraying and stuff. You just want to be nosy and come in somebody's house. All alleged whole show.
Many narcissists collect proofs and trophies of their sexual prowess, of their dramatic talent, of their past wealth, or of their intellectual achievements. They file these objects away, almost compulsively. They have huge archives, huge shrines to themselves. These are...
Now, no jokey joke here. Allegedly, we know it's not huge, but we know Grandma Lily helped him on the barn and shed, the boys helped him on the barn and shed, Mega helped him on the barn and shed. But when he talks about the barn and shed, I built this all with my hands. Is that his shrine? That's how he talks about it. Allegedly, yes or no? If that was petty time, I missed it. Come here and tell me if I was petty on that one or if y'all caught that about this brother. Because he never wants to give nobody no real credit. He had to do it once because Peanut Game and Charlie B said, oh, you didn't do that by yourself, brother. Megan, the boys, and Grandma helped you. And then he had to come back a couple shows later and be like, yeah, Megan, the boys, and Grandma, you know, they did a little something, but I built this thing mostly by hands. Like, he gave him credit, but still had to jump back and be like, it's still all me. Remember? Do y'all remember this? Please tell me y'all remember this. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm on one. And I only do that when I think I'm on one. So let's get it, let's go.
Are narcissistic handles. Narcissistic handle, an object that reminds the narcissist of his past, operates through the mechanism of narcissistic branding. An example, objects which belong to former lovers are stamped by them and become their full-fledged representations. They are fetishized. By interacting with these objects, the narcissist recreates a narcissistic supply-rich situation within which the objects were introduced into his life in the first place. This is magical thinking.
This is magical thinking, right? So what does that mean? Magic is not real. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. Y'all catch it? Y'all catch it? Let's go.
That part represents the whole, and the whole represents the positive, gratifying experience of narcissistic supply. Some clairvoyants claim to be able to extract all the information regarding the present, past, and future states of the owner of an object by holding it. It is as though the object, the memory, or the sound carry the narcissist back to where and when narcissistic supply was abundant. This powerful combination of branding and evidencing is what gives rise to what I call narcissistic contagion. This is the ability of the narcissist to objectify people and to anthropomorphize objects. He treats people as objects and objects as he should have treated people.
No jokey joke, with including that your man is lying to you about editing. Is he lying to you about how much he loves you and the boys? Allegedly? Huh? Because he does not talk about you and the boys like he talks about his trophies, his toys, and everything that belongs to him. More than he talks about that stuff like he loves it. He calls you crazy. He calls you stupid, allegedly. He says you don't know what you're talking about, allegedly. When he was even giving the boys blades, this dumb man had the nerve to say, I don't think they earned them. I don't know if I should give them all one or but you ended up giving them all blades. After you said you don't even think they earned them. But the narcissism, you wanted everybody to see you was raising men, right? So let them cut themselves. As long as you look right. And it'll just be like Megan right now. We won't see them. We won't see them. Megan and Tim might be beefing. Megan and Tim, she might have said something on the show. I said something about her. Peanut Game came to the comments and said something. And he got mad. And like they said in the comments, keep your butt in the house. Right? I don't think I got to them yet, but I read it. Like when dude was out there with the septic tank, he said, keep your butt in the house. This young man out here looking better than me, and he got this tank top on. I wish I had a shirt that fit him. I ain't even got a shirt to fit myself.
This whole process of objectifying people and humanizing objects is simply a way of optimizing or actually maximizing narcissistic supply. The narcissist is kind of pathogen. He transforms his human and non-human environment alike. On the one hand, he invests as much affection and emotions in an inanimate object as healthier people invest in other human beings. On the other hand, he transforms people around him to functions or objects. In their effort to satisfy the needs of the narcissist, his nearest or dearest very often neglect their own needs, wishes, preferences, and priorities. They feel that...
Did you just catch that? Did you hear what he said? And I know y'all know I'm not going to spit no non-truth on this or at all. Do y'all really believe that everybody who's sending him money has got it to give? Yes or no? Do they have it to give? Right? What that man just said. What that man just said. So technically, to make Tim right, he don't care who's broke. And like he said, let's jump back. Sometimes you gotta starve, but just keep paying. Allegedly.
Something is sick and wrong in their lives, but they are so entrapped, so much part of the narcissist's personal mythology, that they cannot cut loose. Manipulated through guilt, leveraged through fear, they are but a shadow of their former selves. They have contracted the disease. They have been infected and poisoned. They have been branded. They have become the objects of the narcissist.
Now, basically, this is not me saying it. What did he just say? If you believe in all this, you've been overcome by the narcissist. So what does that make you, and who are you following, and where do you plan on ending up if you follow the man who's going to... Feel me? Let's go, man. This is 3, right? This is 3 already, right? Megan, do you see what's going on here? And I could have just let the man talk fully, but no. I didn't want nobody come here and be like, oh, you said something in the beginning, and then you just let him talk, and then you're going to say something in the end. That's not editing. That's not this. That's not that. I did my thing. I edited. I did it all. 3rd video. Right? Tim's lying to you. He's lying to everybody. He don't work hard on none of this. Let's get it. Let's go, man. I love y'all. Y'all be easy. I'll be right back.